watching Let's Chat.
We're glad to have you back with us as we continue. You've heard us talking over the past couple of weeks about Coda Vets. We wanted to take an opportunity to reintroduce you to the founder of this great organization. It is Gretchen Smith. Gretchen, good morning.
Good morning, Chip. Thank you for having me back.
You will be back here many times over the coming weeks and months, that I can assure you. Give us the overview. What do you do at Code of Vets?
Well, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization for veterans, and we operate, what makes us unique is we operate purely on social media platforms. It's given us a unique way to raise funds for veterans in crisis and need in a very short amount of time. We have a broad reach across the nation, and our donors, once they hear about individual veteran stories, will send the funds in, and at that time, I do not sit on those funds. I turn them right back around and send them right out to the vets. So we're able to take care of these vets within hours or up to a couple days. And we're a firestorm. We're growing like crazy. I found something that works. It truly is about veterans, Chip, and we do it every day, all day across the country.
Give us an example of just one thing you've done for one vet.
Well, you know what? Janine in South Carolina is a veteran, and she had disconnect notices. So she applied on the Coda Vets website, filled out a vet in need form. Once she was vetted, my partner sent her to me, and we have a picture and a snippet of her story, like a summarization, and I posted on our Twitter account and other social media accounts. And within, I'd say, a couple days, we had enough funding for her to pay those disconnect fees. And that's what we're running into, is we're seeing a lot of good, hardworking men and women. She worked full time, lost her job due to the COVID economic shutdown, was unable to pay her bills because she is still waiting as of today on her unemployment and any other type of state benefits she applied for, because the state systems are so overwhelmed with the millions of people who have been unemployed at one time. So we take these veterans on and we try to get them the funding as quickly as possible, because, Chip, we do not want our veterans, or Janine in this specific case, to be sitting in her home without running water or functioning lights. That's not right.
One thing that's amazing particularly about Code of Vets, is once they are, and I don't want to say in your system, but once you're familiar with them and you've helped them out, they stay in contact with you all a lot, and you stay in contact with them a lot. And they in turn help build the relationships between what you're doing and other vets. A lot of organizations can't say that.
Yeah, that's right. We follow our vets. We have a team of volunteers, and that's what keeps our operating costs so low at 1%, to make sure that they stay stable during this time. And we've always done that since day one, is that we take that personal approach with the veteran. We're not an ATM. We do not hand them $1,000 and say, see you later. We actually partner with them to make sure that they have long-term stability. And if they have any other issues that come up down the road, usually they do with VA benefits, because that's such a complicated issue, and the bureaucracy is huge when it comes to veterans getting the benefits they've earned. We make sure that we work with them through the paperwork. My partner, Dr. Cindy Walter, is an expert with VA benefits, so she's been able to help thousands of veterans with getting everything that they've earned.
A lot of people tend to think that once vets make it back stateside, they've got it made. They've got this, they've got that, but that is definitely not the case at all. And if you want to get involved with Coda Vets, we're going to tell you how in just a moment. Wanted to take a moment and talk with you about the sad passing of our mutual dear friend Charlie Daniels just a few days ago. And you and I met sort of through Charlie Daniels and the work that he did, and he was just a staunch supporter of America's vets.
Oh, absolutely. Chip, his death, and I know it just devastated all of us. It was just so unexpected. It happened so fast. And I had just had a short partnership with him, but he really took Coda Vets under his wing. He has been such a huge, larger than life advocate and voice for the military and veteran community. We absolutely love and admire him. And it hit us hard, the entire veteran and military community. We just could not believe it happened. And I just want to say that I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful that he chose to partner with Coda Vets during the last months of his life. He elevated us to the point, Chip, that we're going to be able to help thousands from this point forward. And I don't believe in happenstance. And I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that God brought us together. We crossed paths, even though it was brief, for a reason. And we are going to continue. We're going to keep his legacy alive. We're going to work hard for our vets, and we're going to make him proud while he's watching over all of us in heaven.
Very well stated, Gretchen, and I think we're going to leave it there. No doubt you learned a lot from Charlie, even though it was in a fairly short time span. If Charlie believed in you, if Charlie Daniels, as not just an individual, but his whole organization believed in you, it's good enough for us. Gretchen, how can we get in touch with you at Code of Vets?
Find us at codavets.com. Fill out a vet need form. Veterans, if you're out there and you need assistance, if you would like to donate, click that donate button. Wear that merchandise, be our billboard. Again, we have a 1% operating cost. Find us on social media at Coda Vets, and follow us. Share the mission. That's critical because we operate on social media. We need those shares. That's what makes us so successful and so quick with our crisis intervention with our veterans across the country.
Gretchen, thank you. We'll be in touch. We will see you here soon, and we will be right back.